Hello, welcome back. So the topic at hand that I actually want to talk about is to be who you are for the person you're going to become, or for the sake of who you're going to become. Okay, when I actually heard about that quote was actually given to me by a dear associate of mine. You know, it was a time when I felt lost in who I was. Like I felt lost in the things I needed to do. And it was a lot of insecurities in me. It was a lot of things emotionally that I was going through. And this simple statement changed a lot about how I think. Be who you are for the sake of who you're gonna become. In the sense of like, know yourself, understand yourself, know the type of person, know your strengths and know your weaknesses for your future, not for the present, for the future. All right, because you need when this is how he basically talked to me. He was like, we all tend to be too critical of ourselves, right? We all tend to be too critical of ourselves that we kind of stop believing in ourselves. Because at some point when we're too critical, it's like, I can't do this anymore. I want to give up, And when he told me that, I kind of had to think about that because I was like, you're not wrong, you know? When we're too critical of ourselves, we tend to overlook all our greatest attributes and focus on the bad ones, right? But in essence, or in a sense, when you are what you are who you think you're gonna become, you believe that every single time. You believe it. It will be days when I'll be like, I don't feel like I'm gonna make it anywhere. Or it feels like I have to change who I am so I can have a chance at a better life. Have you seen how they say rich people get rich? They get rich by being evil or by, deceiving people. And that's not who I am. And if you feel like that's not who you are, it pertains to you. Be yourself for the person you're going to be in the future. Don't let society change you, and don't let people change you and make you feel like you need to be different for you to be accepted, or you need to be different for you to make a name for yourself. I mean, yeah, okay, you got to be different when you want to make a name for yourself, but not different to the point where you're copying somebody else, or you're not being your authentic self. You understand what I'm saying? Be yourself and go forward in life every single time. Every single day you wake up, believe in yourself and tell yourself, "No, I don't need to be like nobody else. I'm good on my own. I'm good. Just enjoy your own presence. So I should say, enjoy your own presence and just be who you are. If you're the type of person who likes to help out old people or help out just people in general, be that. Don't let people make you feel weak for helping people. I mean, granted, yeah, there are certain people that don't need help, but don't let people make you feel bad for helping people. Okay? If it's in your general nature, do it. Do it. Just do it. And also if you doubt yourself a lot because you feel like maybe you're not in the right space that you're supposed to be in, or whatever it is going on in your life isn't working for you, that's perfectly fine. But don't change yourself based on how other people want you to be. Learn about yourself. Learn and grow some more. Okay? Look, let me tell you. when people say this, people like to spew a lot of insecurities from them and then project it onto you, right? And if you're the type of person that crumbles under pressure, you might start acting the same way they are, you know? So instead of you embracing your own insecurities, you might start projecting them onto somebody else. So let's say you feel like let's say you have actual doubts about your future or about the things you're doing right now, which I'm gonna get into. But let's say you're having doubts about your future, like the things you're doing right now. If those insecurities that are projected onto you affect you, it's gonna stop every progress you've already made down the line of you trying to get this. And from there, you start doing the same thing to other people. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a circle in a way. What goes around comes around, and it just goes around, and it just comes back to the same place. Insecurity. Whatever you want to do, make sure you have a plan to do it. Okay? Because that's where your insecurities are going to come from. Because if you're not sure about what you want to do or who you are, what you want to become, you're literally setting yourself up, not for failure, but just multiple and multitudes of mistakes that don't even need to be made. That's why I said, like, you need to know the things you want to do, right? Know the things that you want to do. That, trust me, it's a lot of things going on in the world right now, and you might feel challenged in a way, or you might feel your morality is challenged. Like you feel like you need to, like I said earlier, you need to do something different for people to accept you or for you to get to a certain place. The only thing different you should do is something positive. Don't do anything negative. All right? When I say be who you are for the sake of who you want to become, I'm saying be who you are positively for yourself, for your future. I'm not saying go around, go sell drugs or something, or like go diddle little kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that type of be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Not that type of chick. Not that. But you get what I'm saying. Be yourself. Be yourself. If nobody's gonna accept you, fuck them. If nobody's gonna accept you for who you are, that's it's none of your business. It's none of your business. I'll tell you that. Okay? Like, I've had situations where people just don't like me for who I am or for something. And I'll just be like, okay, that's fine. That's your opinion. I'm gonna be truthful to myself. Because I'm not thinking about my present right now. I'm thinking about my future. I don't want to stoop that low to the point where I'm over here being an ass or being just a bad person to other people. Or because I don't like the fact that people are also doing the same thing to me. Just charge it to the game. Just let it go. You're not affecting me. Don't let them affect you. Be who you are. Be your great self. Okay, don't get lost. Don't get lost in the rat race. Don't get lost in the rat race. Don't get lost in the sauce. Learn to decide for yourself what's right and what's wrong, and learn to decide for yourself: is that what you want to do? Is that the path you want to take, or not? I think that's what will help you a lot in knowing who you are as a person and knowing the things that you need to do. So, I mean, hopefully, you like this video. Subscribe, comment, like, tell me the things I need to improve on or something. I'm mostly saying some of these things from the top of my mind because it's a way for me to talk to myself as well, and for me to also help maybe whoever's also going through the same thing as me. So let me know in the comments if you got something to say. You know, if something negative, I'll also look into it too. I'll look at it, but if I don't need it to affect me, it won't affect me. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.